I feel badly for this next guy that we're going to be talking about.
Why? We're talking about him. I like the fact that we're talking about him.
Yeah,
and he gets recognition. It's a very hard thing to do.
It is. Robert Mosley is his name. And on MLB.com, a game that, we should have brought this up with Lawrence, because Lawrence and I used to play this all the time and talk about it and go back and forth with this. But on Beat the Streak, on MLB.com, there's an app, and we have it on our phones. 56 is the number, because it's Joe Dimaggio's hit streak. And if you get 57, you will get $5.6 million. For the first time in the history of this game, it's been several years running, someone got into the 50s. Robert Mosley got into the 50s with a 51-game streak, but it came to an end yesterday. He doubled down. You can pick 2 batters every night if you want, or you don't have to pick any. He went with Kevin Pillar, who you saw reaches on a single here. He also picked Ezekiel Carrera of the Blue Jays, and I'm guessing a lot of people in fantasy baseball were saying go after Blue Jays in this one because Bartolo Colon was on the hill pitching against an American League team, and a lot of people thought in fantasy baseball, and some of the principles there also apply for Beat the Streak. Unfortunately for Robert Mosley, he only got one of the 2, and if you don't get both, unless once you pass the mulligan stage, which is, I believe, 10 through 15, once you pass that, you have to hit on all your picks, whether it's 1 or 2.
Right.
He hit on 1 of 2. Streak is over.
Well, here's the thing. He got a little greedy. He didn't play on Sunday, I believe, and so he doubled down on this day, and it was the choice of both Kevin Pillar and Ezekiel Carrera, picking 2 guys from the same lineup. You want them both to get hits. That's a little tough. I mean, I would maybe spread the wealth out a little bit.
You're at 51, though, and you think you're going up against Bartolo Colon, and you're thinking about these guys. And Carrera is like, I think he's hitting 320, somewhere in that ballpark.
Right.
So you're thinking I would have thought that Carrera over Pillar actually had the better chance of getting a hit.
Yeah, but unfortunately, he went over.
So if you're in the 50s, let's say you're in Robert Mosley's shoes and you had a 51, you're only going to go 1 per day?
Yes.
See, but if you go
I don't like the concept of doubling down on that situation.
Wow, I don't know.
Because of exactly what happens if one of your guys ends up
I'm probably with you, but think about that, though. Then you're at 53, and now you're really smelling
That's getting greedy, though. To me, that's getting greedy.
Well, isn't that the case if you're going for $5.6 million?
I mean, I guess.
I think the next number is 42 now. The next highest on the list is 42.
All I'm saying is I don't feel bad for him. I like the fact that he competed this high. We're mentioning his name. We're talking about the fact that he was this successful. It's a situation where it's really about luck at that situation.